I also spoke to a leader of the Jewish community in Tehran. And then walking around the streets in Isfahan or everywhere in Tehran we went, people would ask where I'm from. Probably not with you, because you're Iranian passing,
Yeah.
Persian passing. I don't pass. So I would say I'm American, and people would just be so overjoyed to have Americans there. There was no hatred of Americans. Anywhere I went. I mean, when I went to the former US Embassy, the Den of Spies, the Museum of Espionage now, the docent, who was like a young man overseeing the museum for that day, he gifted me a plaque of Qasem Soleimani when I told him I was from the US. He was not hostile to me as an American. And it was the same when I went to the aerospace park, which is run by the IRGC. What I'm saying is, across the board, there was no hostility to me as an individual American, as a member of the American people. And I would tell people openly that I was Jewish, and there was no hostility there either, because Judaism is not roundly demonized in Iran. As a minority faith there, it's protected under the Constitution of the Islamic Republic. That was the first time they received formal protection. They're guaranteed one seat in parliament, along with other minority faiths. They can't get more than one seat. And there is a suspicion about that community for sure. And I heard the suspicion. And the leaders of the Jewish community in Iran do everything possible to draw a very sharp distinction between Judaism and Zionism. One community leader said to me, "We are the sons of Jacob, not the sons of Israel." Israel is basically just the Hebrew word for Jacob. And that's sort of their job. Whenever Israel does something horrible in Iran, they denounce it so that the Jewish community is not implicated and then destroyed, as they were in so many other Arab states, like Egypt, for example, where Israel did everything possible to implicate the Egyptian Jewish community as spies, hiring them as spies to carry out bombings in Egyptian population centers and then framing it as an attack by communists and the Muslim Brotherhood in order to try to get the British to reoccupy the Suez Canal. This is called the Levant Affair. It was the death of Egyptian Judaism. The Zionist underground in Israel, organized by Yigal Allon, planted bombs in Jewish community centers in Baghdad during the 1940s to compel Jews to leave Iraq. So Iran's community exists in this precarious space, but it's Zionism that is responsible for their precarity, and the Iranian leadership would like to preserve them there